My heart and my soul is very disturbed and very broken from this whole situation. And like I said, you don't know people's true intentions, their colors, or any of that because of trauma they have had in their lives or because of whatever the situation may be. But like I said, I'm just gonna be here to protect my daughter and protect her decision and her privacy, because
do y'all remember this?
I don't know what she had to go through. So I'm not going to speak about something that's very private. And I know you guys are wanting to know all the details and all that because y'all are not the detectives, y'all are not the police, and that's not your job to do any of that. Like I said, I'm very broken, and I'm very disturbed about the whole situation. And
there is a lot going on in that clip. Her eyes are darting everywhere like she's looking for the bus. She's pressing her lips together, which could indicate deception. It could indicate that she is holding back from saying something. She also raises one eyebrow, which indicates she could be feeling skeptical about something or even surprised, but she only raised one eyebrow, so I'm thinking it's skeptical. And also when she said she feels disturbed about the whole situation, it really wasn't much emotion when she actually said the words, which to me was kind of weird.
Just to know that somebody that my kids once looked up to and called him dad, it just makes it even 10 times worse.
So I found this article and it does say facial gestures are among other clues of deceit. Take note of neck scratching and unusual head movements. Liars will use their head in odd ways. For example, they may try to sell you their lie by shaking their head excessively when they speak. If they remain silent and tilt their head down to the side, attempting to avoid eye contact and thinking very carefully, something is afoot.
Ever since I got this information, I just asked myself every day, like, how and why. I didn't know this was happening to my child. How did I know? And
real crying versus fake crying. Again, keep in mind, real crying is an involuntary convulsive muscular operation. So it's not just that it's going to distort words while you're saying them. I can't believe you would do something like that. Like that, and give you a chance to convulse after. It's going to interrupt the words. I can't believe... The words themselves won't come out, and there's going to be pauses in between them.
And the only thing myself can tell me is that if I would have known this was going on, I would have never been able to see my kids ever again.
I can't believe you would do something like that. Like that, and give you a chance to convulse after. It's going to interrupt the words. I can't believe...
Yes, crying can be inappropriate. Master manipulators and narcissistic individuals can cry on impulse. They use their tears to manipulate others to feel sorry for them. This manipulation tactic is particularly effective because many people fail to comprehend that a person can cry in order to be manipulative. Covert narcissists love to use this manipulation tactic against genuine, kind-hearted, and compassionate people. This behavior is used as a tool to evoke sympathy, guilt, remorse, shame, pain, and also compliance from the target.
She doesn't know anything. Yes, she denied it. She was scared. She was bribed. She was threatened. Like I said, some people take this to the grave.
Itching the nose. When we lie, a lot of blood will rush to our face and we'll get hot, and there's a special tissue in our nose that starts to get irritated when we lie, so sometimes people will just give it a little.
All I'm going to say is the crying, I don't know if I believe it. And the itching of the nose, yeah, Charlene was getting very itchy.
Just know that I'm very proud of Jaaliyah for her strength and her courage.
Now, as you can see, she's pressing her lips together once again, which could mean deception, or she's trying to hold herself back from saying something.
For even saying anything, because it's victims out there that take this to the grave.
I found this source online, and it does say increased drinking or swallowing along with frequent clearing of the throat are potential indicators that a person is lying. And did you see how hard Charlene was swallowing? Yeah.
That are scared to speak up about stuff like this because people don't believe them, or because they're too embarrassed.
So CJ So Cool posted a video of him and his new stepdaughter and his new girlfriend. Somebody decided to get on his post and say this. They said, couldn't have my daughter around after those allegations. And CJ said, you do realize those were lies and I beat that allegation and I moved on very eloquently. And then somebody else said, it's crazy how they publicly tried to destroy his image and quiet when he beat it. I thought they'd say something. And I was thinking the same thing. So CJ also posted this on his Instagram, and he said, I'm incredibly grateful to share that the Henderson District Attorney's Office has officially dropped all child abuse charges against me. This experience was one of the hardest times of my life. Knowing I was innocent didn't stop the fear of my character, my freedom, and my success being taken away. It was devastating, but today the truth has prevailed. The DA's office declined to prosecute because there was no evidence against me. Because I have never done such a thing. I provided an enormous amount of evidence proving my innocence, and I'm relieved that justice was served. The situation began after I won 50-50 joint custody of my children in court. I fought for my rights as a father, and I was also awarded $0 in child support as the judge recognized that we both provide for our children equally. While this battle was exhausting, I did it for my kids because nothing will stop me from being the best father I can be. I want to thank everyone who stood by me, believed in me, and never doubted my character as a father and a man. This experience didn't break me, it made me stronger. I am free from all allegations, and most importantly, I know and now the world knows I am innocent. Hashtag thankful, hashtag cleared my name, hashtag justice prevails. So does this mean that the court case is over, CJ beat the allegations, and now Life with Royalty has nothing to say? I never believed the allegations because Life with Royalty and her family continue to bully and talk about Kamari. They continue to say that Kamari was doing things to Cordeya. Yes, Cordeya, the one that continues to get broken arms with her mother. They said that Cordeya was given toilet water. They said that Kamari was touching Cordeya inappropriately. And then all of a sudden, Life with Royalty wants to come out and say, oh no, it wasn't Cordeya. It was CJ touching Jaaliyah when she was 10. And y'all do know it was CJ on 32s that put this information out, right? The text message that CJ on 32s put out said that Jaaliyah was scared. She was threatened. Even Charlene put out in her video and said that Jaaliyah was scared, she was threatened, she didn't know what to do. But the first time of talking about this person and this situation, Jaaliyah laughs. I find that odd.
Of course, we have to co-parent, and of course, we have to be in each other's lives until our twins get old enough to, fly off and be grown. But that definitely is not going to happen. I've been getting calls and text messages, saying, can, we be a family again? But that definitely is not going to happen. I've been getting calls and text messages, saying, can, we be a family again? Can, go back to the old days? Can the twins is begging that they want us to be together? And I just feel like that can never happen again because it's just, the damage has been done, So it's like, I feel like I said before, if the person would have, kept it cordial, kept it cute, and not went on the whole internet, made several videos bashing, talking about my whole entire family, from my grandmother to my mother to my kids, and just a whole bunch of stuff that just is too much to even accept anything. So I just feel like just us being cordial with the twins and stuff like that, that's as good as it's gonna get. And I don't know, I just can't go back to that no more. It's just, like I said, too much damage has been done. We basically built each other up. We've helped each other. The last thing you can do is just basically bash us, talk about us, and just, it was just hard. It took a toll not only on me, but it took a toll on my kids. And, they really didn't have anything to do with it. They just basically went with me because, of course, I'm their mom. And just for him to just, just bash my kids for no apparent reason. And, of course, yeah, like I said, we all helped each other and we were there for each other. But, like I said, you just took things too far. I mean, it was a sad situation, y'all, but like I said, it's just sometimes people outgrow people, or sometimes people see the real true intentions of people, and I just didn't want to go through certain things with my kids. They've seen a lot since they were young when it came to me and that person, so I just feel like, it's a done data. That's all I got to say. It's a done data. Like I said, this person, he calls me constantly saying he do want to be like a family. Can I give him another chance? And I just can't do it. Instead of you begging and asking for your family back, how about start off with an apology, like a sincere apology, not just to me, not just to my mother, but to my kids. You didn't took it way too far. You didn't took it way out of pocket, and I just feel like it was unnecessary. Only time could heal, so you didn't let the time heal. You just took it upon yourself to just basically bash us, talk crap about us. It just wasn't cool at all. So I just feel like if you can't be a man and, you know, own up to the stuff that you did, then I feel like you haven't changed not one bit. So I just feel like, no, I'm good on that. I'd rather, you know, just keep it how it is, be with my kids, and, you know, I'm just not for that anymore. So I just wish that y'all would just stop talking about that person. Like, it doesn't, it's just hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that I cannot go back on, and I cannot do it no more. Like I said, maybe you can start off with an apology, a public apology, not just, you know, half-ass do it, but just do it with your heart, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even think I can even get that, so it's just like, no, I'm good. I'm totally good.
You know what? A simple no would have sufficed. Or even just ignoring the comment altogether. And just so everybody knows, yes, this is October 2nd, after months after she found out what Jaaliyah said happened, allegedly, when she was 10. So talking about an apology, so you would accept an apology from CJ So Cool? Question, if this happened to your child, would you be looking for an apology? Would an apology be enough? And I feel like Charlene gave us way too many details that we didn't know and nobody asked about. All the comments said is you should get back with that person. They didn't ask you who's been texting who and what's been going on behind the scenes. It was a lot of information.
If you want to know if someone's lying to you, here are some really quick tips on how to spot it. Hi, my name is Emily. I'm a coach. I specialize in human behavior and the subconscious, and these are all subconscious cues. Number 1, they'll divulge excessive information, way more than you needed to know, like you didn't even ask them. Why are they doing this? They're trying to overcompensate. It's the same way someone who's really insecure will start telling you how great they are. They're trying to overcompensate for their own perceived insecurities.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So first we have Lexi, and Lexi said, all my lawyer friends, please send recommendations for a personal attorney, need some things to handle. It will be like handing the lawyer free money, trust me. So allegedly, Lexi is trying to sue somebody. I don't know if it is CJ on 32s, that's just my opinion, but let's move on. So of course, CJ on 32s also put on his Instagram, and he said, the truth will reveal in due time, it's in God's hands. Well, you know, CJ on 32s, you probably should have put it in God's hands before you decided to put it in your own hands and post stuff on your Instagram. But let's move on. So CJ So Cool also posted and said, as CJ So Cool, I know shadows can be cast by rumors, but I've never crossed that line. My name stands clear. No innocence has ever been touched or tainted by me. The truth always stands tall. So of course that is CJ saying, it's not true. What they're saying over there is not true. Now let's move on to Jaaliyah. Of course, yes, she posted on her Instagram too, and she said, you got the right one. I ain't little no more. This is my story to tell. And see, this is my thing, okay? Say this is all true, and CJ did what they are saying he did, allegedly, right? This is Jaaliyah's story to tell. So why are they not mad at CJ on 32s? Didn't they say CJ on 32 was like 40 something? I don't know how old he is, but this grown man brought Jaaliyah and her situation into an argument he was having with another grown man. He decided to get out here and expose this situation, but nobody is upset with him. I find that really funny because every single time something happened to those twins, Charlene was mad about it. She was mad when it got out, unless she put it out herself. So Charlene, hopefully you're mad at CJ on 32s for putting this story out, because him exposing your daughter's situation, oh yeah, he'll be blocked. So CJ also posted this and said, it's easy to destroy a black man because his people will help you do it. And isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard? But we have to remember, y'all, Charlene is not black. She has told us so many different times that she is Mexican and Hawaiian. She does not claim to be black. So for all the people that feel like she's black, she said she isn't. Now the next part of this video, I want to talk about some allegations that were put out there. Because Nike, yes, Kamari's mother, actually got on here and talked about a situation. So let's listen to what she had to say. And I will put the date on there so everybody is caught up to speed.
A while back, this shorty called the daddy. And that's why I know this is some bull. Shorty called the daddy wee hours in the morning or early in the morning, like, I want to talk to everybody in your household. I need to talk to everybody. He like, what? Because they said that Kamari's touching her. He called me like, Bim, I can't barely talk because I just got into it with Shorty and she's saying that Kamari touching Dan. So she's in the video. She like, Dan, what happened? What's going on over there? She's, Kamari's touching me. She said, where she touch you at? Right over there on the couch. Baby, my daughter ain't never been to Texas, ain't never been to your Airbnb, ain't never been nowhere near you on the couch. So then she said, no, where on your body? She touched me right here. She said she did. Why'd she do that? Where's your dad? What was happening? Where was y'all at? We was over there on the couch. So, you know, she interrogated her, whatever. So then she like, well, who gives you a bath? Who wipes your butt when you get out? So she's like, Daddy, no, Kamari. She was like, nobody but your dad should be wiping you or whatever, you know. So she sent a video or whatever, we watching it. Now here go this. Kamari prefers to never be around when the twins are stuff for shit like this. And I don't blame her. Brothers are not, you're not gonna keep lying on me and stirring me up in some BS. So she'd rather not deal with them.
Now I just want to remind everybody that the text message that CJ on 32s posted on his Instagram about this situation, it said that Jaaliyah told her mother when the whole Cordea situation happened. So this would mean that Jaaliyah, Charlene, Tanya, everybody over there knew what CJ allegedly did to Jaaliyah when she was 10 at this point.
And when all this had went on, if it was really accurate, if it wasn't some bullshit, y'all would have heard about it. It would have been brought to the internet. And I sat back quietly and waited to see if I was going to bring it out. If I was going to speak on it. Never spoke on it. Come to find out, they had a breakout. Her eczema flared up. So she got bumps and this and that and the third. CJ sending her all type of videos when she was greased up. Because when I say he overly greased them, when their lips get too dry, CJ, you need some Vaseline, get some Vaseline, got Vaseline jars all over the house. So once that case was shut down and it was the eczema, now this week, Kamari gave a toilet water. And if she gave a toilet water, why'd you wait a week later at the drop-off to confront them? Why you ain't call like you had that energy the last time? They said so-and-so doing this. Why you didn't call him and say, my daughter said your daughter gave her toilet water?
Now, just so everybody knows what Nike said about the allegations between Kamari and Cordeya, she said that was a while back. So a while back from then is when Charlene found out what CJ allegedly did to her daughter Jaaliyah. But for some reason, it's more important to make up some stories about Cordeya getting something done to her by Kamari. You know how many people were saying justice for Jaaliyah, justice for Jaaliyah? And come to find out, CJ beat the allegations, and look, Life with Royalty hasn't said a word. You know how crazy it is to make allegations like this of SA? Just make them for no reason? And now she's just moving on with her life? Y'all gotta let me know what you think about the situation. It looks like CJ beat the allegations from what he said. Life with Royalty is not coming out and saying anything. She still has the videos up there of her talking about it with her and her daughter. And it looks like it was just a money grab. Imagine using a situation like this to get money. How do you make up stuff like this? Just let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you in the next one.